better not be the one to doubt us. We only taking what was ours. So you better not be the one to doubt us. 'Cause we gon' blow your mind. We gon' blow your mind. We gon' blow your mind. Okay, whoa. We've been on the road, from the go. Hit my blow. You know we've been down for too long to give up. Can't go. I need all pesos, want it all. Case closed. I go balls to the wall, can't hold to the ball game over. These boys can't hold me. You boys can't hold us. I told you, better not be the one to doubt us. 'Cause we've been putting in the hours. We only taking what was ours. So you better not be the one to doubt us. 'Cause we gon' blow your mind. We gon' blow your mind.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's Cousins' Redskins going up against Ryan's Falcons. With kickoff straight ahead, let's check in with the two men who will be calling tonight's game as we say hello to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, in what is scheduled to be its final season as an NFL stadium, there's a look at the Georgia Dome here in Atlanta. Tonight, it's a preseason matchup between the Washington Redskins and the Atlanta Falcons. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. They come out here in the eye. Here's the first carry for Matt Jones. And there's a flag on the field. First and 10, Cousins. And he is out of bounds, getting it just shy of the 35. Now the first carry for Matt Jones. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And the quarterback, he's got some big threats at wideout.
And they seem to get bigger all the time, don't they, Brandon? Every time I look out and watch a game, we're getting these bigger, more athletic, acrobatic receivers. We have some today.
And they're going to go soft on the corners.
Here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. And here now the defensive starters for Atlanta.
Vic Beasley's a very talented outside linebacker whose #1 task, rush the passer. But he has the athletic ability to drop into coverage.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary now on third. On third down, Cousins. Jordan Reed has it. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there, a 22.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
Cousins now to throw on first down. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And he's brought down after a good gain. They get 39 yards out of that one. And the Redskins set up now 1st and goal. Well, they've been practicing goal line offense all week. Let's see if they're able to capitalize here. 5 yards to go for the offense. First down and goal from that 5-yard line. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Brandon, now we find out what their definition of commitment is. They've run it on the first 2 plays. Do they come back and do it again? They're that much closer to getting into the end zone.
Yeah, inching closer. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Vernon Davis, his first touchdown in a Washington uniform. And the Redskins take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Here's the Redskins now as their kick unit will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. They come out here in the eye. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. Cuts back, left sideline. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. And Freeman, not sure if he was a surprise exactly, but he sure took the NFL by storm.
But when you talk with his team, they'll tell you they saw this coming. They knew he had the talent. They were just ready to turn him loose on a full-time basis, and he took full advantage of it.
And now one of the most electrifying runners in the game today. And he's brought down. Give him 13 on the pickup there. And that leads to an Atlanta first down. And the man who helped Florida State to a national title in 2013, Devontae Freeman, reeling off a nice run.
I remember when he came out of school and I was evaluating him for the NFL draft, I loved a lot of his game. Run it, catch it, block. But I loved how hard he played. He played every play as if it were his last, and that ran him to the Pro Bowl after the 2015.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tevin Coleman, 14 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from moving out in front. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Yeah, after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
but it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
All right, here we go.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Second down, Cousins. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
They brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So a good snap, good hold, and that one's right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, Brandon.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
All right, let's look at the offense. Devontae Freeman, this is a guy that you wanted to talk about, so take it away.
Brandon, have you seen a running back play with such joy as well as such fury? I love the way he runs the football and attacks defenses.
Second and 10, it's Ryan again. And this one is incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd and 10. And now a look at the Washington defense.
Ryan Kerrigan is an example of bringing the best of you from college to the NFL and remaking your game. Terrific guy causing fumbles at Purdue, has done the exact same thing in the NFL, then lost weight and became an absolute terror rushing the passer.
Here's Ryan to throw. It's caught. Jones. And he's brought down after a good gain. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
I know that's their first connection in this game, but you and I both know that Julio Jones is without a doubt his quarterback's favorite target.
Oh, yeah, Matt Ryan loves this guy. Who wouldn't?
Yeah, and the reason that he's that is because of his dependability. And quarterbacks have to have that from their receivers, meaning they know where they're going to be when they're running certain routes. They don't break them on them. They don't change them up and do their own freelance stuff and put their quarterbacks in bad situations. Matt Ryan has ultimate trust in Julio Jones. That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
On 2nd down, Ryan. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. On 3rd down, Ryan. And he fires one that's intercepted. And he's got room. A great read, and it's picked off.
Naturally, we're going to say it was a poor pass, but the defensive guys say it was just a great play by them. They broke on the football, picked it off, and gave some momentum to their team.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now Cousins here on the bootleg, rolling to his left. His throw incomplete.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Dustin Hopkins now for the Redskins field goal.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
So 2 first-half field goals now for a guy who, and you hate to give him the tag a journeyman, but it's fair to say, Charles, he's been around in his career.
Yeah, it's more have leg will travel for him. He is a guy that's bounced around a bit, but he can still stroke him when called upon, just as he did right there.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
One of the beauties of a 3-4 defense is that you have flexibility with your linebackers and you can put them in different spots. But one of the downsides is an offensive team that's committed to running the football. You can get your big offensive linemen up on linebackers quicker, and that usually gives you an advantage in running it.
Ryan finding time, and it's complete to Jacob Tamme. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Short of the sticks after that completion, and now it's 3rd down for this offense. From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. This is brought in by Hardy. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
The goal of every offense is to move the chains, pick up first downs. A nice job finding an open receiver for a completion.
Now Ryan on 1st down. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. Give them 11 on the gain there, and it'll be 1st down Atlanta.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Going underneath, it's Coleman. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Here comes the D swarming to the line. Now Shaw. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Coleman now. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed. And that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
Let's go. 319. 319.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Austin Hooper, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the Falcons have once again taken the lead. And he's able to put it through. Yeah, after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And last year, that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year, he stopped where he would have been if he... had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. Thompson. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Yes. We're trying to play the Redskins.
This season. How the fuck my camera keep doing this shit? The fuck?
Here's McCoy. He's going to
what the heck was that?
They'll give him a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
It's exactly the same
Everyone's going to be
as
able to
it
catch
is.
the football. Doesn't matter what position
Same
you
with
play.
me.
But if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Everything changed with me in the last 5 years. You see a new PS4 that's basically the exact same thing, except smaller?
What?
It came out with a new PS4.
You know what's the crowd?
PS4 Slim. But no, it came out with a new Xbox. The Xbox got different stuff. He got
starting at 4K stuff.
Yeah.
And he will have a
Got look a lot better though.
get him to the ground
But
at the
you gotta have a 4K
37.
TV for that,
They only
though.
get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1,
She
that's
just
all
bought
they needed
4K
to keep
TV.
the drive
So
going.
what?
Just bought 4K TV.
She just bought 4K TV. Why?
So the run gets him the first,
needed
and now they
TV.
operate
She
with a
needed
fresh
TV.
set of downs.
She needed a
I think
TV.
I get a better apartment first.
The TV one, but $340.
What's how she get a 2-inch?
No, it was 55, man. It was just on sale. It was like $428.
Where at?
I think it's gone now. It was like Labor Day sale.
Oh, so I didn't tell nobody.
You know, you were trying to get TV.
No man, who's not trying to get a 4K TV for $500?
And it's a smart TV too. It's you got Roku inside the TV. So it's like a Roku box and TV.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little
Whatever. You don't know about to buy that crap, no way. You got no $400 laying around. You got TV. What you gonna do this with?
4K TV.
Defense has to stand tall.
We ain't have no TV. We was watching the computer screen.
On the ground, it's Thompson. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force.
That crap don't look good unless you actually got a 4K, or either a Blu-ray or 4K TV show streaming though. All the normal TV shows don't look good. They ain't high no quality for that crap.
Now McCoy. There's a first NFL catch for Josh Jackson.
Oh,
and that time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin.
Yeah, lighting that boy Cam up last night.
Definitely the last thing
He's
you want
back
to
all
see in a preseason game.
getting lit up out there. The sorry kicker messed up. Hey man, you all that was a sorry kicker in the middle of a freaking 50-yarder. 40, it might even not even be that long.
They'll come out in the pistol.
They should have beat him in the Super Bowl.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Paul bringing it in. And he's brought down.
I'm like, why couldn't they block why couldn't they block old boy in the Super Bowl? They could have did the same thing.
So many teams in the league are
The
emphasizing
crowd was
speed
fixed.
on
I'm like,
defense.
now y'all can stop him. He only had like 1 sack.
So many tough
He
matchups now.
was untouchable in the damn Super Bowl.
Something you doing that game ain't none of the Super Bowl.
None of it.
Chipping him or nothing, but you not like a no help.
And he stopped
That's like,
immediately
man,
there.
people
No
don't
gain
know
on
what
the
you can
second
go.
down.
Okay, so you tell me the coach's not gonna change nothing.
Yeah, they just gonna keep letting it happen.
They've been on their
He ain't gonna run the ball with Cameroon or nothing.
They really
Trying to change
needed
it
that
up.
one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be
Yeah,
daunted
he
by
went
them stopping me on
game,
one run.
Yep.
This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back out on
Give him up with Cameroon. Hey, the quarterback last night playing better than Peyton Manning was. They could have put him in the Super Bowl.
Crazy guy. I'm gonna beat him too.
Back to throw now on
They
second
could have
and
picked him up last year because he was managing the game too. He could have just managed the game.
bring up the 3rd down.
And he was getting some throws in there.
For no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got
Yeah, my boy Cam was Super Bowl.
after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling could lead to no yards
That's a sound they
gained.
had on
Holding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Rashad Ross there. And it'll be 4th down. Dustin Hopkins now for the Redskins field goal. On the left
Both
hash,
of them.
officially, it's called a
We
50-yard
going just fine with Dirk Cutter.
High school coach John Ford used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I
No
think that's
problem
what we
with
just
Dirk
saw
Cutter.
there.
Kyle
Harassed in the
Shanahan came in
pocket,
and was all-
and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you
You
loud.
trying to run an offense that right don't fucking
That was
fit.
the
That's
nicest
what they
thing
were
he
saying on the
called.
radio.
This is taken about 7
They're
yards
saying he
deep.
refused to run the hurry up.
It's not that's oh, not that. Oh, that's
He'll
what
wind up getting an extra
All right, diving
couple
like
yards
that.
here for his trouble.
No, because he like mobile quarterbacks. That's what he said. RG3 and all that. He trying to make him bootleg and all that stuff. It's not Matt Ryan. He's not athletic like
Just
that.
that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident up to
I
do
know
it
Mike
on the
Smith
last
went to
drive,
the
starting
damn
back
Tampa.
up in their own territory, why would you change anything? You've got to be confident about what they're presenting.
Oh crap.
and
He's like
continue to do so.
hologram.
Because the
Oh
secondary
my
never
god.
looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went
This
and
is
went,
preseason.
no
You just start
adjustments,
seeing
and no big play
Yeah,
by the
preseason
defense to knock
games
the
too.
ball
Well,
away.
he punches one. Well, I mean,
So you get a boost for it?
you get your you get one of your SP points.
So you playing against somebody or computer?
Catch points.
Hey, he ain't saying playing computer.
And finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
I started that boy Jacob Eason. They should have been there.
So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We're back to it after this timeout.
They wouldn't do something to make the last one.
This is Coleman. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. How about that defensive front?
Yeah, decent stadium.
Y'all ain't got 66,000.
Halfway there.
That's not halfway. Tennessee's holds 100 and something thousand.
So it was like 100 flat.
And I'm saying y'all playing in tomorrow, it's 135,000. So if y'all combine y'all 2 stadiums, it's still not as big as that.
I don't know why he was playing here.
He can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback has a slide and find open space to throw. That's a good look.
Tennessee sucks. I don't know how you got ranked that high.
Crossing around, coming underneath. Sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can he?
Yeah, he can indeed, and pretty well executed there. On play action, they'll throw.
Oh, what's that?
A spectacular one-handed
behind.
grab there.
Shaw.
He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
That was a terrific catch. I mean, to go up there and get it one-handed like that.
Who?
But I almost want to go
Yeah,
to that
name the quarterback.
Back in my day, the gloves weren't quite like this.
When did gloves really become prevalent, just in general? He is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Kevin Coleman with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Falcons have once again taken the lead.
They say the commentary is supposed to change every time.
And after the touchdown,
He actually does? What?
kick it away.
The commentary.
How though? Do they actually record new commentary, or they just have?
And he'll get it up to
Why they getting to do that?
26-yard line just across the 25. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession.
They'll probably do it every to the end of the football season.
Cause they said on 2K, they're supposed to be updating the commentary and the little sideline analysts or whatever. They got different people. I mean, you know, people that really interview people or whatever. They supposed to be. That's not supposed to be the same no more either. I'm like, yeah, right. How long can you keep that up? I thought they just recorded. I don't see why don't they just record a bunch of stuff.
They do.
Like, you should record a whole year's worth of stuff.
I mean, stuff they trying to do it where they'll talk about certain stuff that's going on right at that period of time, like now.
Like in real life or in the game.
In this situation, if you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own.
They can do that, but then they need to have more pre-recorded stuff. Because before,
Starting your team, right?
I know before they would say the same thing over and over.
Now the camera right now, but watch me next play. Oh, pick that off.
You may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
It's pretty neat.
These big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
So the D-line's going to spread out.
I never like the.
Now McCoy.
You know, the model that they take out there for the body.
Come on.
Falls innocently to the ground and it brings up third.
You know, the model they use for the body.
I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think when we find out plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll
You go to game tomorrow.
Here's McCoy.
Yeah, we got what tomorrow?
Whoa! Wow! What?
And he's brought down after a good gain. That one goes for 36 yards.
Yes, he just jetted off like that.
Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the defense as we began that third down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a first down.
Some girls out there.
Right, 2 incompletions. Had to have another third. They got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up.
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining. Second down following the incomplete.
What the beat?
What he's doing is That's a job where he's just selling the damn highway and get paid $50 an hour.
What? $50 an hour? I need to be a police officer.
Yeah. It's not his regular job. It's just they can take extra jobs. Like when the police cars get selling on the highway, it's a regular job. It's an extra job that they can take on if they want to. And they pay $50 an hour.
Yeah, but that's the overtime rate or something?
No, it's not. It's just how much it costs. It's not their right. It's an extra job.
They get paid that much?
Yes.
I should have been damn cop.
Oh, who that getting sacks? These Falcons out here getting sacks?
Halftime in our first preseason
They ain't gonna find no sack nobody.
as we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report.
Just like police officers, you be seeing that like at Walmart or well, I know they get paid $50 now. They get paid probably more than they used to do in their regular job.
This fielded a few yards in the
Yeah,
end
just
zone.
sit there and let me going on.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you
Especially late at night.
now
That you that work there?
deeper into the play.
Did you used to work at Walmart at night?
At night? Oh, he out of there. He out of there.
Catch me, man.
But daylight ahead.
Who these boys?
And he cuts it left and
Where you came from?
Touchdown,
Yeah,
Falcons.
Indiana?
Tevin Coleman, his third touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Falcons will
I
extend
still
their
don't need
lead.
Manny. You got a quarterback that still don't need Manny.
And the lead is now 13.
Yeah, it's that Matt. I'm saying it's not all Matt Ryan's fault right now. It's happening is Kyle Shanahan's.
And after the touchdown, here's
People
Bryant
forget.
now.
Yeah, like Matt Ryan was doing this crap all along. No, Matt Ryan's putting up numbers.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
He's always been good for them.
And he'll take it back to
He's
about the
great quarterback.
19-yard
It's not that many great quarterbacks. How many great quarterbacks is there out there besides Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers?
Or to win Super Bowl, you either got to be great or have a great defense.
Yeah, that's what it is. Now you can have a good running game and a good defense.
Because some teams script
That's what the problem with that. Because even when they had Payne Manning, Payne Manning wouldn't do nothing last year. He was hurt. He can't throw the ball 50 yards.
and sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play
Get to him some
to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Yeah, somebody send him that.
Watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to
And
be
they ain't gonna try to compare him to all the others.
3 different routes,
And
and
they
that
would,
was it.
saw a little promo for the game, like they would compare him to all the other greats that went out with Super Bowl wins. I'm like, man, that ain't fair, because all them
So many teams
other great players are still at the top of their games.
But I love
They was actually making an
that
impact in the game.
confidence to be
John
able to
Elway
move
and
the ball. In that
Ray
situation,
Lewis,
that's
he was
almost
still in the game doing something. He was just
First down here after the
pretty much
run.
control management, game management at that point. He didn't win that game.
They go play action here on first down. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
I hope I don't sound too wrong on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws.
So we'll get the XP points if you started on the bench.
Supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
So you pretty much playing for your backups to get points.
Not necessarily.
Now on third down. And he'll be hit.
Who's getting back? Who's getting back? They getting pressure on the quarterback.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line.
Oh, got it!
Oh, I nearly broke that one. As it stands, though, a heck of a 36-yard run back. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
What? There's nothing problem out here.
That new iPhone might be nasty,
Everybody
son.
coming with their iPhone.
About to be nasty.
Thank God for that.
Waterproof, anything you hit.
Oh, my God.
It can do everything Samsung do now.
No, it cannot.
A little wireless charging crap, you can do all that.
Who started it first, though?
Man, they all get stuff from each other. Samsung stole a bunch of crap from my phone.
Well, we still for iPhone.
Everything.
No.
Maybe they can build a little bit off of
iPhone
that play, a little bit of confidence,
No,
a little
he
bit
did
of
not.
momentum. Yeah, every now and then you can actually tackle that guy.
They stay on the
And
ground.
stuff like this before they even had smartphones. Had the iPod.
I'm tired. You don't get
Very
caught.
solid gain of
Think about the
26.
game, coach.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook
I'm going to work on this on spin.
out on the field.
You wanna win, put
We just saw
booty in.
now that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I can run the ball this year. Last year, I mean, I can run the ball last year. The run game this year.
Run game can
way
really
better.
benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock
That's why I like
going.
to run the
All
ball.
the points you just made there. And if you
You know
throw
what I
the
mean?
football,
That's what I used to do when I was playing football.
That's how I always played. Even back on PS1 day.
keep it in the hands of those runners.
Run the
Keep
ball. I
moving,
used to play
keep
the Panthers
grinding
back
the
then. That's
clock.
when they had D'Angelo Williams and who was on the run back? He said, I can't remember his name.
We played with the Ravens back in the day, son. We had
Coleman on the toss.
pretty slow.
And he's going to be out of
Beast.
bounds down inside the 20 at the 15.
Yeah.
Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Everybody.
Really good, skillful, tough running throughout this contest. Picked up first down after first down. He's got to have a nickname, doesn't he? How about the human first down machine? I think that fits.
Now Shaw.
Oh, look at Andrew Robinson out there.
Touchdown.
Andrew Robinson.
Their dangerous wide
Who's that?
receiver.
He's this year.
14-yard touchdown.
Where you came from?
And the Falcons will hang on
I
to
think
their
that's
lead.
who was
And
the
he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
It might be the
Lost
Redskins.
in the traffic, but
think
usually
it
what it
rests
means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall,
Yeah,
short,
nice little
wide,
speed.
skinny, whatever. There it
You know,
results in a
probably didn't watch
touchdown.
preseason games.
That's fielded in the end zone.
He's going all right
Yeah,
out there.
last year that would have been an
That's why he's still on the team
on
now.
the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee. And
I
that's at the
started
25.
watching the game.
A look
I
at
got that TV.
Washington as they come onto the field. And down on the scoreboard.
See, I got cable
to
now?
avoid what happened
Well,
on the
on
last
there you
drive,
can just get the
punting
little app.
Oh, that's man. But can you jailbreak it though?
You probably can, but I don't even have to. I mean, I've been finding like little free, they got like these little private channels where they show free stuff, and then
It's a
as
loss
long
of
as
a
it's,
yard. Now second
you know, I
down.
can use just use mom dad password and get all the cable channels.
The offensive line's just
So if
getting
you log
pushed
in
around.
with your,
I think
you
now as a
like
play caller,
download the
you gotta
app
give him a little bit of help.
from
Maybe keep your tight ends a little
ESPN
bit more.
and just
Maybe
log in
running
with their
backs help you a little bit
ESPN
with pass
password
blocking,
and
but
watch it.
you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling
Where
right
you
now.
need to
And
get
that time will be called here as we've got an
Yeah,
injured
so
Redskin down on the
There's
field.
one gonna have cable no more. He uses play. He buys PSU, whatever it's called.
Oh, that PSTV thing?
Yeah.
I wouldn't get that thing. See, I pay for that crap. You know, everything for free.
And he's taken down, but not before getting this across
Okay, yeah.
midfield and just
Oh.
shy of the 40.
Yeah, hurt
Looked
people.
like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right
that,
and try to evade people.
boy from Texas?
On the run, had to get on his horse. Still
he's
accurately
still
throws a
playing.
nice pass for a
He is
first
starting
down.
quarterback?
Oh, he's back there.
They'll look to throw here.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It's a
You
gain
like
of
that?
7, and it'll be a second down.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it.
You have to have
You
seen
can
that.
actually say
What was
he
it?
has the hot
He
hands now.
walked. After they came back, I don't know who they play. They came back to beat somebody. He's walking back to the locker room.
And I think a lot
You know,
of
they
that
got
is
cameras and stuff like that. He's like,
if
you
let
like
it
that?
trim in
You like
space,
that?
More times than not, he's going to get
That's
more yardage than you expect out of each play.
They'll stick with the passing game as
Guys,
he looks to
picking me
throw.
up.
Out to his left. And Davis with it left side. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
They'll drop the throw. Pressure brought in. And
like getting sacks out here. That was great, Jared out there.
In there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So out come the Falcons now. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be able to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offense coordinator. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense. And it's one of the last time out. Let's see if they can come
back and get it back on before he left town.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
Oh, it's still
like
PS3. Yeah, I let him borrow it.
Well on the ground the
I
entire
used to have
game.
that thing.
While that
Yeah,
wasn't a huge
I just let him borrow
take
it.
them in short, steady bursts.
I wasn't using it.
Probably still working.
But yeah, that thing is in good. That thing in good shape because
They will run again with
That's my bad.
and he is gonna
I had a
rush
warranty on
over
it, and the
here.
first one, I think
It's a loss
something
of
went out.
2. Now
It was something that all of them
down.
were going out,
He's
so
had a big
they just gave me a
game
new
tonight.
one.
No one's
That
going to be
thing was like
overly
brand new.
concerned
I only
about
had
that
it for like
last
a year.
play. You also know that the offense coordinator does not.
I'm like, man, he just left my
happen
game
again.
over there. I don't know
They
who
wanna
be
get
over
back to
there.
doing what they've been
I'm
doing
sure you
all
probably
Still
game
stay in
long.
the sister house?
Who, Quasi?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. I think he's still over there.
Here's Shaw.
Yeah, because Javon said he went back over there not so long ago.
One that's intercepted.
Big
By
pig.
David Burton. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. Looked like they had something going last drive.
Probably better
Then
off
the
over
interception
there where he
happened.
on.
Will they recover?
That's why I came to get it, because I thought he was about to
With them is
make sure he ain't about to take my thing all the way in London.
They're moving the ball on offense, and
Back
that's
to nut.
what's going.
That's why I said, like, he probably don't even work.
Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the
You
bad.
don't tell him what he's going to do, man.
And at his size,
Never see
he's
it
a
again.
smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make some.
I already think he got my iPod. I lost it a long time ago. I think I must have left it in his car. And I seen it.
Oh, come on.
Seen in his room one day, but I couldn't even know for sure it was mine because it was dead. I knew that crowd was mine because I remember the scratches on the side. I knew that scratch.
He'll look to throw.
That's
That is
my area.
and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
I don't even care about the iPod. I just want songs off of there. Keep songs.
A 16-yard touchdown.
It's hard to get 5 songs
And the
now.
Redskins
Like
capitalize on the
15,000
short field
songs
as
on
they
there.
take it in for 6. And his kick is right through.
I'm just showing how many dramas on them.
Oh, yeah. Where'd you get a drive?
Unit as they
That
run
new
up
truck,
and
this
send
thing
this
sweet.
one away. That's fielding
Thing
in the
brand
end
new.
zone.
Oh, look at that big thing for it.
She sounded like she was going to pick somebody else up.
Now making their
Because
way
she was like,
hell
she,
no.
interception, just in
Oh.
interception.
Cause she was like, I don't know how such and such going to fit back there or something.
Oh, man.
If there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
I'll probably drive back. I ain't driving out there.
Offense at all.
You know, I ain't driving over this morning. Yeah. Be in the backseat.
Yeah, ain't going to drive.
He ain't driving. That's why he in bed now. In that sleep. You know, he driving in the morning. I think he's
Game
driving
and the
in the
big
morning.
guys up front.
Worst one to be driving in the morning.
Oh, he's going. It's when he awake. He used to be up there.
Big
What you mean?
holes and gain nice yardage.
He used to go and sleep in the morning on the way to work.
No, he used to sleep in the afternoon. Hold on to that.
It's incomplete.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the
That
middle,
crap.
but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary
He
and
be up in
dropped
the
it
morning.
before he
It's
could
the
haul it
afternoon.
in.
He be home, about to fall asleep. Driving home, about to fall asleep. I mean, too.
be sleeping in the morning. I be good by afternoon. I be woke up. All out here, I be sleeping.
Why did you do that?
Incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Here's Matt Bosher now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd.
Dang, the commentary is completely different. I mean, last time I played football, I used to say the same stuff over and over and over.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Redskins will take possession with a 1st and 10. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, that new iPhone will have 256
Oh my God, nobody cares.
Yeah, I'm gonna fit everything on that thing, man.
Who that? Oh, look at the white friend getting him some sacks out there. Oh, man.
Big sack on 2nd down. Now the offense needs to convert here on 3rd. Another pistol look here.
They're going to have to use
They'll
something.
set up to throw. Being chased out left. He
Thank you.
rifles one that's intercepted. A great read and it's picked off. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Oh, man, he might die.
They've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that?
He failed hard.
He took the end of the
He failed. He got him.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something.
Yeah, you got that school shit there with there anyways.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers
You
together to
can't
watch
get
tape for this
who's
game,
got our own
they're going to be
state.
feeling pretty good
Oh, that's
about
changed
themselves
already.
until the coaches get upset about the
wrap
play we
now.
just
Finally.
saw.
Kirby
But you know their
taking care of
defense is
that.
going to be.
Maori
We put up
can't
big
do it.
points all game
If only we could have had that a long time ago, we'd have 5
Every
rings
now
by
and
now.
So now 11 yards to go for this offense.
Especially that year we had
2nd down.
Alex Ogletree and all them draft picks we had. Please, we should have lost the game that year.
They'll look to throw.
Oh.
Defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
A missed opportunity for an interception. They killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish
Right, they let
things
him do
off.
all that stuff.
Didn't get it done.
They tried
I
to
guess
promote
that's why a lot of those guys did not play offense.
Now back to throw. Finding Gabriel complete. And he is into the end zone.
That's too good. I don't know who he is. I mean, somebody just put up these ones,
6
too.
yards. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. Yeah, after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Now a handoff working right. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Redskins with the football, but trailing here as we get down to the good stuff. Quarter number 4.
Probably never.
Need to come back out with it.
And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here at 2nd and 12.
You never get it. Just like you never get it in NCAA either.
I believe I was top 50 one year.
He's got time.
And that was the year that I couldn't even glitch out the game like I used to do. That wasn't even super jump year. Y'all doing
That one
the
goes
super
for
catch.
24 yards.
Surprised nobody can stop that.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football.
Of course, that wasn't my only game because I mostly run the ball. I'm cool that out.
Tight end, take some easier completions.
Please, I only had to do the super catch like on third and longs, or if I needed a quick score, that's when I pull it out. Other than that, I was pretty much running the ball. Run the ball too.
No gain on that run. And while this
That's how when I played that number 6 nation. That's how I was beating him. I was running the ball, and when he shut down the run, I pull out super jump, and then he had to stop that, so I started back running the ball. So we were going back and forth, back and forth. Finally, I think I turned the ball over or something. He scored off of it. He's like, "Want to go again?" I was like, "No, that was a headache trying to stop him." No, he only beat me by a touchdown. He was number 6 in the league, son. And he only beat me by a touchdown off that stupid turnover. He be too many folk on here. That was the other thing. He be too many folk playing. He ain't possible even get ranked high.
They know that old expression, it's not my night.
Yeah, me in games.
Been his so far.
He's winning all them folk. I got a 200 that year. I got a 50 another year.
Somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that
dude had respect too. Number 6, so he was like, "Good game, man. You want to play again?" I was like, "Nah, man. That was a headache trying to stop you." Crowd was annoying. He was doing something. I think he was doing that rocket catch crap too. He was doing something. He was doing all kind of crazy stuff.
For good measure.
Get this.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete. He was trying to get it there to Vernon Davis, the tight end. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Oh, he didn't put his hands up.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28.
Oh, my God. How?
And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hurt.
Definitely the
They
last
ain't on
thing
that
you want
hand.
to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down. So this will be the 9th play.
Yeah, we were in.
They'll look to throw again.
We were in the guy's house this time.
Incomplete.
He just sitting in the back of the bed, laying back there. I don't know if he was naked or he just had his underwear on.
Who's talking about?
The repair guy, Mr. Burgess.
That's all he is all time you over there.
For real? He be naked though?
I mean, he be laying in his bed. He can't, he's not paralyzed, but
Now they try the right side here. And he'll wind up
Look like he got some
yardage here
mobility.
back at the 21-yard line.
Damn.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up
I don't know if he was in the draws, but I know I seen legs and stomach.
It's exactly what we're seeing in
I
this
was
game.
like, dang, I guess he's just comfortable with everybody.
It's changing
Come on back
everything
here.
so that now they're playing in the offense's
Yeah.
backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
a critical one
like
here.
you
If they're
have
going to have
one of his
any
sons
shot at
doing-
this thing. So they'll go for
changing
it
the
on
money and
4th
stuff.
down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Steps away. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And they will
Yeah, my
simply
boy
Charles
Skip
be
Bayless
looking to
left
duplicate what
first
they did
take.
last drive when
It's
they
like
were
my
able to
favorite
push it in for
show.
6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly
You
what
watch
happened
Atlanta?
before, replicate it. They'd have to make a few
Yeah,
additional changes along
no,
the way.
Charles Gambino,
I'm sure the defense will
TV
make
show.
some adjustments.
No.
They gotta have great confidence.
Oh, you know what? I think I saw a preview. I forgot all about
On the
it.
pickup there,
Got
it
like
was
about
2nd and
30.
8. And in this situation,
So that other show went out there he was on?
they're like keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart
He was on
football,
some show
but
and he was
the
like,
defense
it
has
was
to know
going
it
back
as
to
well.
school
They've got to
something.
stop them here. So now we're going to see
He was
that
like,
This show is done
in
by
a big
him.
way.
Written
Six,
and
Oh my
everything.
gosh.
9, whatever it's going to take,
Shit is
puts a
done.
little bit more pressure.
I seen the
on
preview. I
big
think I seen the
offensive
preview on YouTube. We gotta download it. I still ain't watched all Lopez, my boy Jordan Lopez.
line.
That
Keep the
show.
legs churning.
He'll pick up only a yard
It's just
there,
called
and it'll
Lopez.
leave
It
him
come
with
on
a
TV,
3rd and
man.
7.
It just
Well, so many times we
he
look
supposed
at
to be playing
short
himself.
run and we
Well, I guess
praise
he
the
don't.
offense for
He
trying to
supposed to
set
be
the
playing.
tempo and
They're
establish
kind of funny
that
though.
for
He's
defensive
a
guys.
boy.
Hey, they
He's
just
supposed
won
to
the
be
battle there. Wasn't a
in
big run
concert
given up. They don't
on the
always have
30th.
to
I'm
absorb
trying
the
to
body
see.
blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Shoot, man, you go to the thing. Kanye West concert on Monday.
Where he at?
Chris Arena.
That's where George Lopez is gonna be at. It was like him,
Here's shot.
I think.
Surveying the field. Flush to his right. And that will be caught.
Because I think they were talking about you get tickets for $50. Like $50 for some Kanye West tickets?
A third down, he
I'll
tried
be
to
with those
stay in
seats.
bounds.
Okay, as long as you're in there.
But was led a
I
little
don't like
bit too
being out
far.
the
Yeah, that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind.
You never know, bleed don't be bad.
The other half is
It
reaching
doesn't ring
out,
like
trying to
that.
catch the football.
I guess not.
The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
Drake was there not so long ago.
Drake in Future.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make this a second down.
Outcast comes on me, he argued me there, but reason one festival this weekend.
Oh, that one like the reunion.
Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Man, I think a bunch of people was performing for them, though.
You're only 65.
I was going to try to go to that. No, not really. Because they got the tickets where
Action, they'll throw.
you just sit in the
pocket. Incomplete
It's in the
there.
field.
A nice hit. Jars the ball
general
free.
initial.
And brings up third
That's
down.
like an actual seat.
Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass.
That was probably like 50 or above.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. A dump underneath to Jones. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
God
A
dang.
pickup of 11, and it moves the chains.
They're hurting everybody.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They'll set up to
Oh, what happened to
As
Xbox?
tight ends go, he might not
Nobody
provide
got that
super
phone going like
flashy
that.
plays very often, but he's pretty
That's why it came out
He's an
after
excellent
PS4,
target,
then
and normally
it was higher than
catches
PS4,
what's thrown
so
to him,
forth.
but he didn't on that play.
Everybody about to get this new one because
He'll
it's
try
like
again when he got
$300.
here on second down. Jackson's got it over the middle.
It's supposed to have trained
15
someone about
yards
the
there on the catch
game.
and
Like, it's supposed to be
And that's one of
more
his
than
advantages of a
some
passer, is
other
not with his
purposes.
height,
Anything is 4K
setting
video.
back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle.
Like,
He
why
can
can't
really
the
see
PS4
everything
be
clearly.
4K?
It is,
Before
and I
that
know
Blu-ray
that
player.
other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find
Yeah, you see
angles
that
to throw
computer,
the
you
ball
can
through.
play
He
Xbox
just
on
goes
the
right over
computer.
the top
What?
of it because he can
You
see
see that?
everything,
Play
and sometimes
Xbox on
that
the
saves
computer.
time and gets the ball to a
Computer you
receiver
got?
quicker.
Yeah. Hey, what in the world?
So after
Yeah,
that big
computer's
play,
dead.
let's see if they can
That
catch
thing
their
cost
defense
about
maybe
much
on their
as
heels.
mine did. Mine was a MacBook. He said he's trying to get a MacBook, but the one he wanted was
Passing game
too
as he
high.
looks to throw.
I'm like, I guess so. You want top of the line.
And that'll make it second and goal.
I was in college. I remember when they got you get that little compact.
First, let's see what second down has in store.
Hey,
Yeah. And I had that little HP. I was happy with that thing.
Again. Escaping the pressure right.
oh my God, get out of here.
Touchdown, Washington. Ryan Grant, a 7-yard touchdown
They ain't had to
grab.
pay for him to go
And the
college.
Redskins are able to close the gap just a
That's
bit.
only, they said somebody
So
with
he
his money.
scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
What happened?
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know
So how
most
they
guys
having to
throwing
pay
the
for it?
football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them. But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Most players will tell you that night games, while they can be fun, they're really hard to prepare for because you wake up on game day and all you want to do is get to the stadium and let's get going. But you got to bank that fire a little bit and hold it until the evening. It's almost like a Broadway premiere. Got to wait until the nighttime to go out there in front of the bright lights. And boy, has he harnessed himself really well, and now he's unleashing it on the opponents.
The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
All right, here we go.
Here's Coleman. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9
well,
situation.
Actually, he designs, and he also designs the tattoo for the game. NBA Live.
He does? Dang.
Because his wife came in there, and he was sending them copies. He does John Wall, DeMarcus Cousin. Who was it? It was a couple of people she was sending the game to because he does their tattoos and he designed them for the game.
He designed their tattoos
9
in the
yards
game?
to go on 3rd down.
So, I mean, I guess he did all the tattoos in the game.
All right, here we go.
But she actually gave me a free copy of it too. I didn't know she paid that crap in.
Now shot.
Free copy of NBA?
Oh my God, don't get that.
What are you trading in for? For this?
Want some money?
Oh, what's the money?
Here's Matt Bosher now.
Who gonna play NBA Live? Who gonna play on the NBA Live?
Oh, it's NBA Live. I'm thinking about NBA 2K.
No, not 2K. No. 2K. Well, I already had 2K at the time anyway.
He gets this one away.
I can't believe he came back out in NBA Live.
This will be taken into 10.
You know what they did? Don't play that crap.
That guy's extra
Nice
cheap.
job on the return there. 16 yards.
Whatever the hell he
And we
wants to
have
do.
reached.
I can't get back a Jordan on the game. I have to play on his player.
What? Why they couldn't never get him on the game?
He never gave him the rights to his name, I guess.
He don't want to damn that sorry ass game.
When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it
They
done
used
again.
like number 96 or something
Yeah.
like that.
They feel like they're in a groove
Yeah,
right
you
now,
done me.
and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in
That's
that group here
stupid.
this go around. This one
I would name him Jordan or something like
up
that.
across
Take
the
the R out.
35 before he's out of bounds.
Oh my
All
God.
right, he got something for you.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Oh my God.
Complete crisis averted.
How?
Almost picked.
Freaking
Instead,
callers.
2nd down.
I ain't
He's
doing
got to be
drugs.
kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2
Doing
passes.
shooter.
That would have been the 3rd in the game. And boy, they've really played well.
Suspend the first one 4 games.
On play action, they'll throw.
Oh, what happened? How did he not get cleared in?
Oh my God. This
That's
kind
caught
of
inside the 35. That is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
How did
Jamison
who was the white boy from the Packers?
64 yards. And the Redskins have made this a 1-score game.
he got cleared doing. He said he was doing it too, but he got somehow he got
That could
off.
be a critical miss
Who is
in a
Matthews?
1-score game.
Yeah, Quinn Matthews.
So a 7-point game.
Said they'll
they'll need to
investigate him
recover
and
the
somebody else.
touchdown
Some
and
other
an
people
extra
ain't
point to
cleared.
tie.
That's so rude, man. Why is everybody freaking getting hyped over Colin Kaepernick and stuff? He ain't even black.
Good job here by the Falcons. Their
Yes.
team able to
Yes,
recover.
no matter.
And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3 and out, they're going to have
It's
very
like them always talking about the dude from Grey's Anatomy.
Got to be aggressive.
At least he's saying something.
To knock
Fuck
the ball
down,
free. They got to come up with it.
Not
Because
everybody's
they
gonna
can't just
start doing
rely,
it.
as you noted, on using their
Follow the lead.
timeouts
He
and
started.
getting the ball back.
And everybody's booing his ass.
Time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
Once again, people trying to make his stuff is
Shit,
not.
Brandon Marshall run back for the Broncos
yards on the carry.
yesterday. He didn't get hurt in the game. They were
Did you?
scared.
Play begins.
I ain't see him. He got hurt yesterday. I ain't see that.
And they talking about he lost endorsements already.
Yeah, I saw that.
But of course he was one of those, like some kind of army endorsement. Of course he's going to do that.
In the direction they want to run the football.
Who would stop endorsement for that? That's to make him kind of look bad. Like, oh, so you don't believe him back, right?
Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it. That'll be their 2nd, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36.
This fool Ryan Lochte out here making the whole country look bad. Like we let y'all in our country, and this what y'all do? Like, it's stupid.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Yeah, Chrissy gonna get up there and talk about she's from Atlanta.
So possession
Does
over here on the punt. The Redskins are going to get it at the 20.
Like, where Chapel Hill? Is that in Atlanta? No.
They're down here in a one-score
from Atlanta,
game.
then.
But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense.
I mean, that was really.
Go through play
Everybody does that, though. Where you
This is
from?
what we work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday.
That's not gonna know what that
Go
is.
over this type of a
You gotta look it
situation.
up.
Late game
I
situation.
get up there.
What are we going to do?
I'm from D-Ville.
Have the opportunity. They called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to
D-town.
execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
You know, she went to Chapel Hill Middle School. I don't remember her.
Came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed
One
it.
2 years older than me. She was been there when I was in sixth grade.
To throw. The pass complete to Ryan Grant. He lost 2, and it brings up 4.
My brother was younger than
The
me.
pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop, but that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
They'll look to throw. Jordan Reed has it.
Oh my God!
21 yards. And on fourth
To make
and
that
long,
old comeback.
somehow
Why is he
they're
even
able
in
to
the
keep
game?
drive
It's a start
going.
anyway.
And now a first down following that long gain. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving Day. You know, when we get together this year and the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like. Like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up third down.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their third of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Oh, yeah, I have
I'll
heard.
tell you what, partner, you learn a lot in every game.
I want him to come back close pockets.
Maybe you get to determine a little bit more about the guts of your team if you're the head coach.
It gives you much more than a snapshot
it's
now,
football.
doesn't it? You
Yeah,
can see
well,
the
who's
full
talent,
picture
though?
of who your
He
team
went up
is,
30 billion
and
talent.
especially individuals
He
and
can
how
look
they
after that.
handle pressure situations.
Tony Dungy built up
Moving
Broncos.
forward,
You have the confidence that late in
It don't
a
matter when you
close game,
just like Les Miles.
We've won
He
this
went first with
game.
LSU. He had Nick Saban's talent.
now. So instead of
Wow,
pressing
suck.
in those situations, now there's an air of confidence and calm, and then you just watch
well,
him
that's
go.
what
Tony Dungy built that team up. He probably would have had one more year before he would have won someone just like and that's what they did with the Super Bowl.
Yeah, no boy. Tony Dungy had the same talent. He didn't win a Super Bowl.
No, he built that.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.
But they were saying fired him now. Losing thing, Wisconsin.
You got them white boys out there looking like beef. Like, come on now. You got some of the best talent in the world out here in Wisconsin. Got the best running back in the damn league. I don't understand how you could get top top recruits in every position except quarterback. He never gets a quarterback. Always got some bum out there.
Zach Mettenberger.
Yeah, Zach Mettenberger was the only, and he stole him from Georgia. He transferred from Georgia. The only time he ever had even a halfway decent quarterback. Then Jamal Russell had all that hype, went in the league and didn't do nothing. Paying all that money. Guaranteed money. He thought he was just gonna be the next big thing. Fancy league? What? No fancy league? I thought you used to play fancy draft on here.
I'm never playing the fancy draft on here.
What do you play on here?
You draft champions.
They must have shut down fancy draft on NBA. I didn't see it on there.
You shut down.
I ain't see it on there.
It was on there, so I think some of them was on there to play that.
You know what they did, man. They used to do it on NBA. They got drafted that many people. They ain't trying to draft them to fuck on the football team.